So in today's video, I'm going to be previewing Bradford City versus Doncaster Rovers, and in the second part of today's video, I'm going to bring you guys my Game Week 34 League 2 score predictions. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try to 80 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're now on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below your score prediction for this match. What would your starting 11 be as well? Now, today's match preview is going to be slightly different compared to all the normal match previews, because a large portion of it is me normally going through the team that I would personally go with, but it's probably not going to change much considering we haven't played now in nearly 2 weeks. We're having game after game postponed. I still think we'll have more games postponed. Tomorrow's game should hopefully go ahead, but again, it Bradford City, so it wouldn't surprise me if it gets called off an hour before kickoff. But make sure to drop a like on there for me, subscribe if you're new as well, and let's get into it. Channel memberships are now cheaper than ever, with Tier 1 costing just 99p. Tier 2 has been reduced from $3.99 a month down to $1.99 a month, and Tier 3 has been reduced from $8.99 a month down to just $4.99 a month. Your support, as always, is massively appreciated, and the more members that we have, the better the content will be. Enjoy the rest of the video. Starting out then with what my team would be for this match. Now, obviously, it's not changed particularly much from my team that I would have gone with for Saturday's game against Notts County. Obviously, that was called off around an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff, just before I was about to set off, which was so frustrating. But in terms of my formation for this game, I have gone with the 3-4-3. And again, we're going to go through this very quickly because it hasn't changed much. In goal, I've gone with Sam Walker. My back three would be Jonathan Tompkinson on the right side, Sam Stubbs in the middle, and Kieran Kelly on the left side. My midfield four will be Brad Halliday at right wing back, with Alex Gilliard in the central midfield position, partnered by Kevin McDonald. At left wing back, I've gone with Lewis Richards, and my front three would be Clark Adore as the right winger, Andy Cook as the striker, and Callum Kavanagh as the left winger. On the bench then for me, that I'd leave Colin Doyle, Ash Taylor, Liam Rideout, Bobby Poynton, Harry Chapman, Tyreek Wright, and Tyler Smith. The players currently unavailable are Daniel Ugoke, Matty Platt, Richie Smallwood, Alex Patterson, Jamie Walker, and Jake Young. So the players you'll miss out then through selection would be Adam Wilson and Matt Derbyshire. Now we're going to get into how both sides have got on so far this season. If we start out then with the table, my team Bradford City, we currently sit 15th in the Sky Bet League 2 table. I'm pretty sure we went up a place despite not playing at the weekend. After 33 matches then, we've got 12 wins, 10 draws, and 11 defeats, scoring 41 goals and conceding 39, which leaves us on a positive 2 goal difference and 46 points. Our last couple of matches then have been a win, a win, a win, a draw, and a loss. Them last couple of matches then being a 1-0 defeat at home to Wycombe Wanderers in the Football League Trophy semi-final, a 1-0 win at home to Sutton United, a 4-0 win at home to MK Dons, a 1-0 win away at Wrexham AFC, a 0-0 draw at home to AFC Wimbledon, a 1-0 win at home to Doncaster Rovers in the Football League Trophy quarter-final, and a 2-0 defeat away at Swindon Town. If we compare that then to Doncaster Rovers, they couldn't sit 20th in the Sky Bet League 2 table. After 34 matches, they've got 11 wins, 6 draws, and 17 defeats, scoring 44 goals and conceding 60, which leaves them on a minus 16 goal difference and 39 points. Their last couple of matches then have been a loss, a win, a draw, and a win. So their form, as of recent, has been very good. Since the January transfer window, they have certainly been much better. They made some good signings towards the latter stages of the transfer window, and it's, clearly proves that with their upturn in form. Their last couple of matches then have been a 3-1 defeat away at Walsall FC, a 1-0 win at home to AFC Wimbledon, a 5-1 win away at Grimsby Town, a 2-2 draw away at Salford City, and a 2-1 win at home to Tranmere Rovers. Now we're going to get into the two previous games that these sides have played so far this season in a little bit more detail. If we start out then with the most recent match, which was played on the 30th of January in the EFL Trophy quarter-final. It finished 1-0 at home for the Bantams. 1-0 at home. It finished in a 1-0 home win for the Bantams. That's what I meant to say. Harry Chapman scoring the only goal of the game with a 58th minute free kick goal. It was a brilliant finish, to be fair. Got it over the wall. Could their keeper have done better? Potentially. Their goalkeeper for this game will be different. They signed someone on loan from Hull. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but we actually played against him in pre-season. He looked quite poor, but since he's come in at Doncaster, he's not been too bad. And I feel like, is it Louis Jones, who normally had been playing quite a lot this season, with Ian Lawler picking up a season-ending injury, I do believe. I don't particularly rate either of them, and I do think this new goalkeeper is the best out of the three, if I'm honest honest with you. Andy Cook did also receive a red card in this match. He picked up 2 yellow cards, really stupid yellow cards. He should have come off about 15 minutes before he picked up the second yellow, and it was a challenge he didn't really need to make, if I'm honest with you. I think our defence we played in that game in Tompkinson, Platt and Kelly is our strongest back three. Obviously, Matty Platt probably going to be unavailable for this one still with that hamstring problem. The midfield 4 we played in Halliday, Gilead, McDonald and Richards, again, very strong, and that would be what I would go with in this one, with obviously Richie Small suspended. My front 3, obviously it can't be Jake Young, he's out for the season. Harry Chapman, probably wouldn't go with him either. Andy Cook will obviously be available for this one and hopefully doesn't get sent off again. In terms of Doncaster Rovers, they're danger men in the fixtures that we have played so far this season. Ben Close, definitely one of them, but I'm pretty sure he picks up an injury in this game which will rule him out for a significant period of time, which is a big blow for them because I think he's a very good player at this level. Joe Ironside has scored a decent amount of goals. Luke Molyneux can be hot, can be cold, so we'll have to wait and see how he does get on. Sterry came in, Jamie Sterry came in from Hartlepool, and there was a lot of big expectations surrounding him, so it'll be interesting to see how he does get on. Obviously, they had Connor Carty on loan from Bolton, but I'm pretty sure, again, he picked up quite a long-term injury in this fixture as well, so he returned back to Bolton. They do have some decent players. It hasn't quite worked out for them so far this season. I don't think they're in any real worry of relegation, if I'm being honest with you, because of how poor Sutton and Forest Green both are, and I think even Grimsby are probably not much better off. Colchester are down there as well. Doncaster, while having a game in hand, are currently 12 points clear of the drop zone, so I don't think they're in any real trouble of relegation anymore. In terms of the other match this season, the reverse league fixture finished in a 3-1 away win for the Bantams. Andy Cook scoring a brace and Tyler Smith scoring one in between them 2 goals after Joe Ironside capitalised on a massive Harry Lewis error, which was criminal. This is the 3rd time we're going to play Doncaster this season, and it's the 3rd different goalkeeper we'll have. We obviously had Harry Lewis for the first league game, Colin Doyle for the EFL Trophy game, and now, all being well, it should be Sam Walker, who has obviously been excellent for us over the last couple of matches. But in terms of both fixtures, especially the first league fixture, we dominated that match. 13 shots to their 7, 5 on target to their 2. We had more of the ball. We attempted more passes. They had a slightly better pass accuracy. We actually did commit more fouls in that game. Both teams had 1 yellow card. We had 3 offsides to their 0. They'd actually have 9 corners compared to our 4, and I'm pretty sure like 4 or 5 of them came within like a 2-minute period. In terms of the EFL Trophy fixture, then this one was a little bit more even. We had 14 shots to their 17. We had 6 on target compared to only their 3. Again, we had more of the ball. We attempted more passes. We had a much better passing accuracy as well. Nearly a 70% passing accuracy in that match. Both teams had 3 offsides and we had 8 corners compared to their 7. But now we're going to get into my Game Week 34 League 2 score predictions. Obviously, this is a rearranged fixture. It was meant to be played, I feel like, towards the late stage of January. So there is actually some other games to predict as well, but there's not a full fixture list because it's not a designated fixture list week match day, if that makes sense. Let's get into it. 5 games for us to go and predict through, starting out with Morecambe FC versus Crawley Town. I'm back in the home side at 4-2-1 win. They got a brilliant 3-2 away win against Crewe at the weekend. I think they're going to follow it up in this one with another 3 points. Barrow AFC versus Gillingham FC, I think finishes in a 2-1 home win for the Bluebirds. Mansfield Town versus MK Dons. I think Mansfield have got 1 foot in League 1, if I'm being honest with you, and I think they pick up another 3 points in this one. I'm going 3-1 to the Stags. AFC Wimbledon versus Grimsby Town. I'm back in the home side at 4-2-1 win. Yes, Grimsby have just come off of a scrappy 1-0 win against Forest Green, but I feel like Wimbledon, they're going to be so high on confidence after a last-minute winner against MK Dons. It doesn't really get much better than that, if we're honest, and I think they'll get another 3 points in that one. And finally, Bradford City versus Doncaster Rovers. Every time I predict us to win, we never do, and Doncaster's form recently has been pretty decent. I'm going to go with a frustrating 1-1 draw, unfortunately. Fingers crossed, though, we can get the 3 points, get the job done over Doncaster once more, make it 3 wins from 3. But I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and 80 likes. As I said at the start of today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below your score prediction for this match. What would your starting 11 be as well? Thank you all very much for watching today's video. Have a good rest of your day, and all being well, I'll see you all tomorrow for the match day vlog. If I do another match preview and it's for a game that doesn't end up going ahead, I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before. I think we're about 5 or 6 match previews now that I've had to do for a second time because the games have been postponed left, right and centre. But I'll see you all tomorrow, all being well. Peace.